Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the importance of going for longer books. Alright, so 5 years ago, when I started my publishing business journey, back then the competition wasn't as intense as it used to be. I mean, as it is currently. Back then, we could publish, let's say, a 12,000 word book, 15,000 word book, and make make money. But today, if you do the same, you are going to get a lot of negative reviews, and very soon your books are going to go into oblivion. All right, and perhaps your business is also going to be completely shattered. Now, as the time went by, I understood one thing very clearly, that the longer your books are going to be, the better reviews you are going to be getting for your books. And at the same time, customers or readers are going to be coming back to buy your books, on a regular basis or on a consistent basis. All right. So, to begin with, how long should your book be? Now, my suggestion and my advice is, when you're getting started, when you're testing the waters, or when you're getting into a new niche, okay, you need to make sure that, first thing first, it has to be super profitable. The keyword needs to be super profitable. So and then once that has been confirmed, then you can place an order for a 30,000 word book. Yeah, do not go anything less than 30,000 words. The reason being, a 30,000 word book turns out to be 3.2 hours long. Okay, if it is going to be narrated on the ACX platform by a narrator. All right, and that is where your audiobook will be published. So you can make, and if a book turns out to be 3.2 hours long, it is going to be priced at a minimum of 13.95 or 15.90 or 14.95 US dollars. All right, so which means you can make good amount of royalties per sale. So that is the first criteria. Now let's assume you guys are making good money from that particular book. Or let's just assume, for the sake of example, the book is on SQL. Okay, now you've published series 1, series 2, series 3, and the bundles. All the books are doing very well. Now, in the following, let's say the following months, you could use a similar strategy and this time go for a 40,000 word book, provided you're making a minimum of 1,000 to, let's say, somewhere between $500 to $1,000 from those chain of books. All right, first series 1, series 2, series 3, and bundle. If you're making consistently $500 per month or slightly more than that, then you could replicate the same process by using a new pen name, but going for a slightly longer book. Because here's the thing, when you'll be watching the let's say the domination strategy, the market domination strategy to reach 10K and above, if I'm a customer who's going to come into the market, now let's assume this book belongs to me, okay, as a publisher, and the second book, which is Walter Sheets, also belongs to me. Now, as a new customer or reader, if you're the new customer reader, and if you're going to come and buy this book, you're going to see, okay, let's assume now this is something which is more than 30,000 words, because as you can see on the right hand side, in the small box, the page length is 287 pages. So this is something between 35,000 to 40,000 words. If it is no, slightly more than that, probably 40 to 45,000 words or 50,000 words. If it is 30,000, it would come somewhere between 130 or so. All right, so this could be slightly double than that, probably 60K for sure. And that's the reason you can see that the book is also generating a lot of good reviews, and it's also having a good ranking. So now, coming back to the point, so let's assume if you're the customer, if you come and click on this book and you notice that this is a book which is 40,000 words long, or let's say it seems to have, I mean, it is a high content book. There are quite a lot of pages. The author has done a very good job by delivering a good content. You would buy this one. And second, you would also look for another book, okay, on the same topic, which may complement or supplement the first guide. So probably if you see the second book, which has a good ranking, has decent amount of reviews, and this is something which is somewhere in the range of 45K to 50K probably, and the first one is somewhere between 60 to 65K, because that is 287 pages. Now you may even buy the second book. Now since I'm giving this example, now let's say these two books belong to me. All right, now it's only me who knows that these two pen names are being used by me. So who's getting the sale? Of course, it's me, right? So this is how you need to continue working on the market domination, and at the same time making sure that you are giving something better for the customer. So in the first cycle, if you're producing 30,000 word book, in the second cycle you can go for 40,000 word book. Make sense? So that's how you need to work on it. Now, again, having said that, one challenging aspect for the writer could be, because when you work on technical subjects, it's always better to coordinate and check first with the writing company on on the extent that the writer can stretch the book on. So check with them and ask them, hey there, send an email to Dan, who's the manager of writing, sometime. Hey, listen up, I'm gonna publish a 4 series book, okay, and each of the book are gonna be 40,000 words each. Can you please check with your writer and ask him if he can produce a book with that much of content, in terms of the word count? If he agrees to it, okay, go ahead for it. If not, you can, look for some other topic where the writer could create content that is 40,000 words and long. All right. So hope you guys have understood the importance and significance of producing good quality books, and make sure that the books are longer. The longer they are, the more money you make, the more royalties you make, and the best it turns out to be for your business, because your books are going to be evergreen assets for you, which are going to be bringing in the mullah. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video.